Okay, I know the workbench is a mess, granted, but here's a little shorty. I got myself a new power strip and opened it up, and of course you have exposed copper wires in there, which is interesting, but that's the way it is. And I wanted to throw in some extra surge protection, so I got me a whole bunch of these metal oxide varistors. I had a whole bag full of them. Now I got a few less. Okay, these are 14 millimeter diameter, and they're 201s, which means that they'll run about 130 volts RMS, root mean squared, okay, for continuous use, okay. And what I did was put a bunch of them in there, about 8 of them. That way I'd have this strip as a surge protector. So each one of these MOVs will handle a max of 4,500 amps each. Okay, so with 8 of them in there, I now have protection for up to 33,600 amps. Okay, so it's an easy way to add surge protection to your radio equipment and whatnot, your workbench. Simple to do, it's real easy. I mean, you just solder some wires on there, and not too bad. Okay, pretty simple process. And also, since I was there, I threw in a glass discharge tube. It's a duplex, so I have a center and 2 outer gas discharge tubes. So all going to ground. There's my ground right there. So I have the white wire going to ground, and then the next one I have the black wire going to ground, and I alternate all the way up through there. So I should have pretty good protection across the board, and at least have 15,000 amps on each leg. Okay, so I think that'll be a little better than what they gave me, which was nothing. So I got some surge protection, easy to add on, nothing hard, pretty simple stuff here. Okay, I put a couple extra across the phases just to make sure, white to black, that there was something directly across the phases, and that should stop voltage spikes from getting around on my equipment. While I was at it, you know me, I went ahead and put a couple of the TVI diodes in there, just so I would have them, and that'll quicken the spike protection down into nanoseconds. I believe these are the real low nanoseconds of reaction time. So yeah, it should cover it pretty good. I mean, it's a lot better than what we had, which was nothing. So now I have thousands of amps to be able to dump to ground in case of a voltage surge, and should be able to handle an awful lot. That should help my equipment survive anything that comes its way. So nice upgrade for a little track outlet. So now it's a surge outlet. Easy. Well, I think that'll help put some organization in my wires, my outlets, all in one place, all my equipment, easy access to it. I think that'll help. So I'll get this bolted up. I got it clamped in place. I think that'll work. Clamped in place, drill a couple holes, bolt it on. I'm good to go. And yes, it has to be upside down. At least that's the way I consider it, because the plug is on the other end, the wire, and I need it there. It's the only way it can go. So it's going to be upside down.